Hello? Is anybody there? I hope so. Hello? It's time! It is time for Hex and Ghoulies Girly Judgment stream. Are you guys ready? I don't know how many of you who submitted are in chat with us this evening, but it is finally time. 15 contestants and 2 judges enter the ring. They all receive their new titles. Let me hold on real quick. I will show you what we've got on the agenda. So we have this lovely, if I can, let me minimize this real quick. This lovely chart, credit to Seder, I think that's how you say it, on Twitter. And where it originated, I don't think it was on Blue Sky. There might be a Blue Sky link, but I got it off Twitter. Woo! I meant to make a command that would tell us, you know, where to look for it. I'll maybe add that while we're getting stuff set up here. But I have recruited the wonderful, fantastic, magical, you might even say, Ghoulie Squad to help me with deciding your fates. Will you be a girl boss, a girly pop, a mommy, a girl failure, somewhere in the middle? We'll decide, not you. You don't get to argue with me. That's tough shit, no arguments. All right, anyway. Ghoulie, are you ready to judge some poor, poor souls?
Yeah.
Good, good. Excellent. I forgot to, I set up everything, I swear to God, but you know, I guess it wouldn't be a VTuber stream without this like mild scuff, but I was like, oh, should I have like music, I guess, while we do this? Because it's not like there's a game, there's not gonna be the audio.
Yeah, you can put some like Rainwave or something on low.
Yeah. Hold on, I have a don't worry. Yes, I know everyone's seeing me pull up Spotify. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Spotify.
Yeah, I know. But I have a copyright-free playlist, so it's all good. It's all good.
I've never used Spotify.
I used it, and then I used it for a little while, and then I couldn't pay for it anymore, and then my beloved roommate put me on her family plan, so that's why I have Spotify.
Hell
yeah. BYOB equals bring your own bops. It's true, Car. By the way, hello to Rin and Car, and of course Ghoulie in the chat. Rin, I see you redeemed the first, so congrats on being the first. We'll use the indie pop playlist. Turn this down a little bit on my end. Do I have? Oh, it's muted. Okay, cool. All right, so let me pull back up our lovely slideshow here. How this will work. Oh yeah, we have rules. I have rules. Don't worry, guys. This is just for sillies. No statements made or personal attacks. If we call you a girl failure, it does not mean we think you are a failure as a human being. Do not take it to heart. It doesn't mean we dislike you or something. It's all in good fun. At least for me. I don't know if I could speak for GIRLY on that one.
It's personal for me.
Oh, well. All right. But, you know, it's just our opinions. Yours may not match. That's tough. You're welcome to try and make a slight argument, but we're not going to debate about it. Our word is final. Our word is law. And if you didn't submit and you're here in chat, that's too bad. Because I don't have time for you to not have submitted. We gave you 2 weeks. Your time is up. Sorry, I'm moving the window down a little bit more so I can see things. Oh, that changes the size. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that. Anyway, let's just get started, huh? Enough scuff. Our first contestant for the evening is Miss Rin Kira.
I don't see the slideshow. I think it's on your... There you go.
What?
I think I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Are you?
Can I see your OBS?
Oh, God. Help. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Yes, you do. You sure do. Because, right. That's why I said it that way earlier, huh? You know what? Okay, hold on.
Sharing this one and share the other one.
Yeah, but then... Okay, that's fine. That works. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm doing my best. Okay, there we go. Now do you see?
Yes.
Okay, great. Miss Rin Kira. Oh, Amanda's also here. Hello.
They say I'm quiet.
GIRLY is quiet. Don't want stream to see me. No, it's probably me. Oh, say words again.
Words.
Is that better, everybody? And also, Lintum, thank you so much for the dono. Holy shit. I don't know why my stream alerts still refuse to fucking show for me, but that's crazy. I appreciate you. You threw me Seth? I don't remember seeing Seth. I'm so sorry. I swear to God, I looked at everything. I don't remember him being in there. Oh, that's because you entered yesterday or today. They said no. I closed it all on Monday. You silly girl. Seth doesn't get to be judged. Seth is disqualified.
That means he's girl failure automatically.
That's true, because Rin had to submit it for him. But what do we think? This Ocelot VTuber, she is an avatar from an old retro game, and lives in your computer. I think she's very cute. I will say, because I do know Rin very personally, I do think she gives a lot of girly pop, very strong girly pop vibes.
That's what I was getting.
Right?
Girly pop.
Girly pop. Do we think she... I feel like I gotta also, though, put her a little bit into girl failure, just a little bit, because we have a lot of the same struggles in life in general.
All right, so like in like that peach area between girly pop and girl failure.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, let me think a snippy, because I should have made everybody like tiny versions, but that's whatever. She'll go over here. I think I'll put her like halfway. She's entering into the middle ground territory, but she also has a lot of skills that I think elevate her slightly out of failure and more into girly pop. All right, I think this next person will be somebody that you will definitely be able to speak on a bit more here, GIRLY. It's Ravima.
It's Ravima.
I think that's how you pronounce their name, correct? I always assumed.
That's how I pronounce it.
Okay, that's how I've always read it in Discord and stuff. I don't know them super well myself here, and I forgot to... Sorry for the explosion of sound. I'm pulling out my notes. Their VTuber is a fallen angel sent to Earth to learn to avoid temptation, but very bad at avoiding it because they stay up all night watching Twitch streamers and dump YouTube memes from 10 years ago. They have advocated for being a girl failure, but I don't know. Do you agree from what you know of Ravima?
What was the category?
They said girl failure.
Girl failure? I would put them somewhere between girl failure and mommy.
I can see it. I see the vibes. I definitely, I think I'd agree with that. The energy of the design, which I think is really awesome. I will say, when I first was putting this together, I was sitting here going, what is this pixel of color? Like, what is this? Why won't it go away? And I realized it's like the color palette. But I really like it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to put them in kind of the yellowy zone over here. Hi, Ravima. I see you here. You went to walk your dog and came back. Yes. Hello. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Abyssal Network. Yes. We'll put you. Oops. I need to constrain. There we go. We gotta make sure we have enough room for everybody on here, you know? Yeah, I think firmly in the yellow zone is a good spot. I agree. Ooh, I look forward to seeing your ref sheet when it's fully completed. I'm excited. All right. The next one is Catbox Danny. Danny's design is so cute. I love. Adorable. Honestly, would fit right at home in the Abyssal Network. Danny, consider joining our forces. Danny describes herself as firmly in girl failure. She's very much head empty and prone to losing fights with physics by her own admission.
That's a mood, though.
Right. See, this is another one where I'm kind of inclined to go towards that peach zone because she says she's a girl failure, and I'd believe her. I've seen some of her posts, but her design is on the whole with this cute cat girl look is giving and like very like cutesy Lolita Halloween. I feel like it's giving a lot of girly pop also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I think we can kind of put her. Next to Rin. I tried to pick colors that for backgrounds that like kind of matched everybody's design, but I don't know how well I did. So if you see yourself and you hate the color I chose, I'm sorry. I did my best with the constraints of Google Sheets. We'll put her, like right next to Rin there. She can have a toe in girl failure. All right, next I think is another person that you would know very well here. Tyrannus Belial. I think she just goes by Tira. Yeah. She is, I think, a demon lady of some kind. I'm going mostly off the design and the fact that she literally has Belial, the demon, demon of lies, I think, is the, whatever the demon lexicon is.
Yeah, her socials don't say, but yeah, she's kind of like definitely like a demon.
Okay. Do you know anything else about her?
Almighty demoness. She plays D&D.
She plays D&D. Oh man, well she can't be a girl failure. You can't be a girl failure if you're in D&D. I say.
Yeah.
Lying through my teeth. Somebody who also plays D&D, and also because one of our other contestants is very well known for being involved with D&D. And is definitely partly girl failure. But I mean, like, she says it in her submission, and I think a lot of people agree that the mommy vibes are definitely there.
I want to say also a bit of girl boss.
That's what I was thinking too, or we are definitely linked. I was thinking kind of like, like in the green zone over here, maybe like leaning more into mommy, but like kind of into the girl boss.
Girl boss.
Yeah.
She's a dungeon master.
Ah, okay. I was wondering. Gotcha. Yeah,
Our
if you're a
dungeon
dungeon
mistress.
yeah, if you're a DM, you definitely got to be bossing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you have to tell everybody what to do and try to keep all your players in line. And boy, howdy, is it a pain in the ass, says me, a
Yeah.
pain in the ass player. I like to think I'm not that bad, but you know. All right, who do we have next? Frosty Fairy. They believe they are somewhere between girly pop and girl failure.
Mm-hmm.
And they are, I thought I had this noted down, but I adjusted my notes at the last minute, so I'm a big fail. I mean, I'm definitely the girly pop is definitely there, I should think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're fairly it's a bit, what it says on the tin here, which is not a bad thing. But they're a Frost Fairy VTuber. They describe themselves as being say-so and bringing comfy chaos vibes.
Okay. Seeing the girly pop for sure.
Yes. They also say that they have the worst luck known to man and constant skill issues.
Oh no.
So I think maybe kind of like Rin, like more in the girly pop zone, but like ever so slightly also in the girl failure category.
Yeah, dipping them toes into girl failure.
Yeah, just a wee bit. A lot, because I feel like a lot of us, we all have like our moments of I gotta like rearrange you all a little bit so I have room.
The skill issue.
Yeah, exactly. We all have our moments of like skill issues and stuff, but some of us struggle more than others. I am very skilled at Photoshop. I'm already having a girl failure moment.
But you're our girl failure.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, next. It's Amanda.
Mommy, sorry.
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 For those who in the chat who don't know, Amanda is oh my god, I always forget the word and I'm so sorry and I just tried to say it. I almost said cesarean. That's not the word. She's an octopus lady and you're all going to deal with it. Okay. Thank you. Cecilia. I got it. It's all the C's and E's. I'm sorry, my brain. Cesarean.
She's a cesarean VTuber. That would be an interesting model design.
That's a horror VTuber right there. But no.
Yeah.
I will say Amanda is one of the people in our list who is also a DM. So definitely has some of the boss, I think, kind of in a similar zone to Tira, I would say.
I would almost want to put her in that little pinky zone with a little bit of girly pop.
Just a wee bit. I see it. I think so. Especially like with the fit she's rocking with the little like bralette top. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for it. Let's give her our first try. I almost said trifecta. I don't know. She's our first one with 3 aspects.
The triad.
We should just do it more. So she's
Yay.
clearly into pink. There we go. All right. I agree. Good verdict.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we have next? Okay, cool. At this point, I can no longer see the previous slides on the side, so the order is a mystery to me because I didn't memorize it. But yes, it's Amai. A lot of people in this channel in chat should know Amai, our chocolate milk loving, horror game playing little succubus. She's a good bean.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Also, she's very sweet. Also, super hardworking. She says in her comment, "Don't watch my videos," but you should. You should watch Amai's YouTube videos. She edits them all herself on stream sometimes. And does a great job.
Oh yeah, she streams almost every day. Sometimes, most often, twice a day.
She's crazy. She's dedicated.
Yeah. Yep.
She diagnosed herself as girly pop, and her comment on this cracked me up. I don't know what it means, but I like how it sounds because I like to make pop cat noises.
Yeah.
That's a very my thing to say.
That is very my.
Yeah. So I agree with her. I would put her in that purple zone, honestly, of girl pop and
Yeah.
girl boss. I think she's definitely girl bossing it out there. She's doing the grind, etc.
Oh yeah. Especially when you watch her play horror, she does not get scared.
She doesn't, and I'm so impressed because I'm a little
She's-
freaking baby, dude.
Me too. And when she plays, she's just like, "That's mean. Don't do that."
Right?
And I love
She's
it.
so chill. All right, she will go in. And it's fitting that we put, you know what I realized? It's also fitting that we put Amaya in the purple. Because that's her whole signature. Her and I share a signature color in purple.
Yeah.
So it works out perfectly.
Chef's kiss.
Mwah. It was kismet. Meant to be. Meant to be. Next. Spooky or digital demons. Let me put my notes back up. Oh, for some reason, my formatting didn't stick for this. Okay. They believe themselves to be somewhere in the girl failure, pop, or mommy territory. They get told often that my model gives mommy vibes, but my personality is more girl failure for sure. I'd believe it. Just seeing them here. I didn't get a chance to look through their socials too much, but I have a feeling she's got a lot of the kind of, girly chaos energy, so I can see where the girly pop and girl failure comes from.
Mm-hmm.
So she thinks there's not really a good in between of those three in particular.
The girly pop, girl failure, and mommy. There's that little orange area.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's the other triad.
Perfect. Our next one. I'm gonna go ahead and use her. I'll just take a snip of her face here. Also, I love the close-up of the eyes on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes are so pretty textures. 10 of 10.
I'm also a sucker for ripped hose and like
Yes. Same. Ripped tights is a great vibe. Absolutely. Not biased because I also have ripped tights, but
Not biased at all.
No. Not biased. No. All right, next is Nully, who is super cute. I love, when I was making this, I love their design. They're so cute.
Yeah.
They said that they were maybe a girl failure, but they have no idea. But they're VTuber, and I was wondering about this. I wasn't quite sure if it was meant to be a demon or something, but if you look a little closer, her, what I thought were horns are actually little antennae because she's an alien.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I definitely
I see
get
it.
the I do get some of the mild girl failure energy. I will admit it. I'll admit it. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel it's funny because I'm like, don't take it as a personal attack, but I also feel a little bad just plopping somebody into girl failure.
There's nothing wrong with being a girl failure. It happens.
It's true. It just means that you'll charm everyone around you. What are you thinking, Guli?
Yeah. I think girl failure is fine. I was gonna say I do like the purple blush on the knees.
Yes, I do like that. It's a good detail.
It's
Keeping
good.
it.
I love it.
Yeah, it makes making it, makes sense to our color palette instead of just automatically making them red.
Yeah, we can put her in girl failure, but maybe put her close to the border of girly pop.
Okay.
If someone smack dab at the bottom at the end, not touching anything.
Oh, I already know one person I think might go just smack dab in the middle there.
That's not you?
It's wow. Hey.
No,
damn.
I'm just kidding.
Wow, that's crazy. We are not on the chopping block yet. Don't do this to me now. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
All right. Let's think that's a good spot for Nully.
Yeah.
Next, somebody
Ooh.
I'm not too familiar with, but whose design I loved when I came in through my submissions. Riri. It looks like she is a dragon nurse. Big fan. I love the
Yeah,
yandere looking expression. Or I guess that's actually just
like
her
the scales.
scales. Yes. The scales are such a good touch. I love it. Oh, and she has like a scale pattern. I guess it's kind of fishnet or scales in her tights too, which I think is really
Yeah.
cool looking.
Yeah.
She and it's okay, it's Tybo. I wasn't sure if I said her. Yeah, Tybo Riri is her name. She thinks she is our perfectly in the middle contestant. She saying that if she had to lean anywhere, I'd probably lean more towards girl boss and girly pop because I'm just that bitch. Whatever you need, I either am it or can do it. But after a long week of girl bossing, one must become a bed rotting girl failure.
Mood.
That's such a mood, right? I can definitely, I mean, I see a lot of it because she definitely has some of the cute girly pop, but you know, definitely still some mommy as well. I also really like that her bottoms are not like fully a skirt. They're shorts, which I think is really cute.
Yes, a squirt.
Yeah, skirt or like kind of almost bloomers-esque.
Yeah.
Which is really cute. I don't see that a lot.
The Geneva Convention violating red crosses. I appreciate those.
Is that a thing? I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, that's why a lot of in video games they don't use red crosses. They have to put like blue crosses or pink crosses because red cross is specifically like emergency.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
does it mean something else? One fear. Okay, that makes sense.
No. It's just like it's to correspond with medical buildings officials. So that's why a lot of video games put blue crosses.
Got it. Well, I think I'm willing to put her in the middle, but I think like towards the top of the middle, if that makes sense. Like closer to where Amanda is, I think.
Yeah, kind of like that girl boss mommy zone.
Yeah, like right in here. Cause like I hear what she's saying about like, needing to girl rot in girl bed, but like I think she just based on what I've seen, I think she's a bit more in the northern zone, I guess. Northern zone.
Yeah, girl failure is a state of being. You're always
It's
girl
true.
failure or you're not.
Right? Everyone can have girl failure moments, but to truly be a girl failure, it must be a constant, I feel.
I was born in girl failure, molded by it.
Truly. Have you seen those State Farm commercials lately where it's like 10 seconds and it's just like the cop guy turning and going, "Batman?" And it's like, "To be continued."
No, I only see the ones like don't be your parents.
Oh my god. Okay, I will admit, like, I try not to fall prey to commercials, but the like trying to save people from being their parents thing always cracks me up.
It's so true though, because you don't realize that you do the things that your parents did, and you're like, God damn it.
I have definitely realized that now that I am in internet hag era, and I'm saying that knowing what the internet technically defines as a hag. Okay, I'm not saying I am one. Internet defined hag. But now that I'm in this age range, I'm like, oh shit, it's already happening to me. No.
I know, like purposing embarrassing things in front of teenagers to make them feel embarrassed.
Yes, or like one of the ones like I have noticed that I have quickly become the person who just I don't understand and I don't care to understand and I'm too tired to understand like current like culture. Like I have to say the second Skibbity became a thing, I was just like,
I'm too old.
I'm too old for this. I don't know and I don't want to know. Like I'm too tired. I've got better shit to do than figure out what the fuck a Skibbity toilet is. Or Ohio Riz or like whatever the hell. Oh, I didn't even notice we went into an ad break. That's so awkward. Well-timed yapping, I guess.
Yeah.
I really truly need like a setup to match my lore where I have just like 12 monitors, you know, all suspended around me to monitor different things. Like I'm fucking
Yeah.
Jeremy and Code Lyoko or some shit.
Yeah, I have a mix it up thing that lets me know when there's ads starting.
That's so smart. I should figure. I didn't even know it had a timer for
Yeah.
that. Did you
Yeah,
make that?
you can set it up in the events section of Mix It Up. And like I have it where it's just like, hey, ads are rolling, take this time to, you know, go to the bathroom, refresh drinks. That I will pause the game in the meantime.
Oh, oh, I see it. I see it now. I've been like slowly customizing my Mix It Up stuff more and more, but there's just like, there's so many things that I have to take it slow or I get overwhelmed.
Yeah, I set the events because I also set up special raid messages for when I'm co-working. Because remember we talked
Mm-hmm.
about when people like raid in, I don't have to like unmute myself.
Yeah. Oh, you did
So
that.
it's
Oh, cool.
yeah, so it's a special raid message that happens automatically if I have it toggled on for
There you
co-working.
go. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that's what I have like when Ravima talked earlier, the little like message that pops up that's like, "Hi, welcome." I did
Welcome.
that partly because I've been having an issue with my stream alerts not showing up in OBS. So like when I'm streaming, I can't always tell when
Yeah.
something happens.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I should do what everyone else is doing and have the little messages pop up in my chat just in case. I still haven't figured it out. I don't know how to fix it.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't know. But they're very cool and I like them. So I'm like, I don't want to change them. But yeah. Okay. I think we're all back from the breaks. So let's go
Yay.
to our. Okay, Opera, shut up. Let's go to the next one, which is Dan or Dant. Or in this, I think they were saying in their submission that this specific form goes by Danantha.
Yeah.
And they said, I'm not here to tell you where I fall in the diagram. I'm here to throw hands and look cool doing it while you tell me.
Oh.
They also
All
gave
right.
us some lore. This female form is not the only form of me. I also come in male. Generally speaking, I will take the corresponding pronouns for either, but when talking about a specific me, I would appreciate if you could use that gender's default set. So in this case, she, her, to refer to Danantha, which I think is fun. I like that they kind of have a version of themselves that they feel comfortable in for all sorts of situations. Great way to express yourself.
Fluid.
Yeah. I'm very intrigued by this design. I would want to know more about like the lore behind Danantha specifically. Because I'm getting like, right? I love the goggles, which have like the red and blue 3D, which is cool. I feel like I'm about to be punched in the face. So like, is she a fighter? It's almost kind of, to me, giving like, dare I say, like almost Dragon Ball or like Yu Yu Hakusho inspiration. Like I feel like I could see this character in that setting and she would be a badass. So I'm kind of inclined to just put her in Girl Boss just straight up.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad we agree. Me trying to get like the perfect cut of the image. All right. Danantha is officially deemed a girl boss. Hell yeah. Next up, someone oh no. I wasn't sure where we were at in the slideshow. My bad. Sam for short. Very cute series of emotes going on here. I very much like the dapper design. I'm a big fan of red and black. My colors of choice are always like blue, purple, red, black. So they speak to my soul. They gave us some information. I'm a demon. My snack is named Jor, and I really love Nutella. Big same. Big same.
Nutella's pretty good. I like to put it on some saltine crackers.
Yes. Oh my god. Do you ever make it like 2 saltines, like make a little Nutella sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do this thing when I was younger where I would put Nutella on toast and then well, not even toast, because I didn't like. I've always been very lightly toasted. I do not like dark crunchy toast. It's too hard to bite into. I don't like it. But also when I was young and I was like lazy, I would not toast it first, but I'd put bread and Nutella and then I would stick it in the microwave for like 20 seconds at most and warm it up and basically just make like a little toasted Nutella sandwich.
Aw.
It was very tasty. Highly recommend.
Yeah. Sounds yummy.
Thank you, Car, for being on the drop. That's the only funny thing about that like first chat message thing. It also works when I get the the bot. Yeah. So I'm like, oh. And sometimes it helps though, because then I look to see like, oh, thanks. And then it's like, oh, it's a bot. Okay.
Yeah, I have a Siri bot comes in. They get before I even see them half the time.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, they're like, bam. I'm like, what happened? Hopefully that was a real bot.
If you were indeed a real person, please plead your case, I guess, with a ban appeal.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those people who will like go through and like read their ban appeals to see if there's anything funny submitted?
Yeah, I've only seen like 1 or 2 ban appeals before. It's always like, where did I get banned? I'm like, get out of here. You know what you did.
Right? If you have to ask, then you probably deserved it.
Yeah.
Like if it's different if you actually come in and go, actually, like, I didn't mean to, like, you know, if there's a real explanation, that's like, okay. But if you're just asking like, well, why did I get banned for saying stupid thing on twitch.tv? It's like, okay, well then don't be an idiot. You know.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, I'm not your mom. I'm not here to teach you. My stream is not the place to learn.
We don't learn here.
No, there's no learning here. I left school for a reason, man. Sam here reckons they are somewhere between girly pop and girl failure, because I'm definitely nowhere near the other two. So
I do see girl failure because I see a maid outfit.
Right.
A maid outfit toggle, and that already tells me girl failure.
Right. I also think the I'm not entirely sure what to the left of the maid outfit, what if it's supposed to be like a cat, but
I think it's just a wave because those are horns.
Oh.
It's a wave toggle.
You're so right. I thought they were smaller ears.
There is a cat up there.
Oh, you right. You right.
And yeah.
Like yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see the girl failure. I think, dare I say it, I think Sam will be our first one to go more squarely in girl failure. I'm just getting the like, yeah, respectfully, I'm getting the kind of like clumsy, like klutzy pro tag vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know there's supposed to be like a smartly dressed demon, and like you could still do your job, but you could also be the smartly dressed demon who trips sometimes and goes, Kia!
Kia! While wearing a maid outfit.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'll put them like close to that peachy zone. Where is Danny's lair? Is it this one? No, that's Frosty. I'm losing track already. Send help. There's Danny. Okay. All right. Next up. This is who I was thinking was up. It's Kane. I love Kane's 2.0 design. It's so cute. I wish it was here to tell us, but I'm pretty sure the little like blue lacy thing is inspired by Yuna from Final Fantasy X-2, her gunner outfit. Because though I have tried many times to convince her, Kane will not play 14, but she has played other Final Fantasy games. And is a big fan of, I think, 9 and 10, so it makes sense. If I remember right, the frog ring is also, I think, a reference to her partner, Cam. So that's very cute. Kane, let's see. What did Kane say about herself here? Kane just said girl failure, and that's it. And then she had originally just replied to me on Twitter when I first posted it, but then she was like, no, my bad, I didn't see the forum link, but more points for girl failure.
Yeah, I see that.
I agree. Though Kane, yeah, I think Kane kind of goes up near it's hard because Kane also, like, all this art, all of this Kane did herself. So Kane and Rin are two of the most Kane, Rin, and Car are like three of the most talented artists that I know. So I'm like, anytime either of them tries to address themselves as girl failure, I'm like, I don't know, but you're so skilled. And Kane is constantly working super hard with they recently have done a bunch of like merch runs with their group, the Safari Cafe. So like they're actually out here girl bossing. So I'd almost put her kind of in like we could put her in the little like Tealy zone over to the left here, I think.
It's a bit of girl pop. Girly pop, girl failure, girl boss.
Yeah, I think over in this zone, maybe a little bit more towards the bottom of it, but I think that would be a fitting fate for Kane.
I see it.
All right. Oh, Kane, why are you all the way over there? Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for Kane. All right. Next up is a super cutie, Kiki.
Aww.
Right? Her design is...
Little Decora.
Right? She's got the little Decora kawaii thing going on. And I like that she, similar to you in this way, that she's got like a lot of colors going on, but like in a way where they all go together, you know?
Yeah.
Which I think is super cute. She said that she is where was the description? Oh, it didn't wrap again. Okay. She is a VTuber, her VTuber is a princess idol cat girl, but she doesn't sing well. So she plays variety games to spread positivity.
Definitely girly pop.
Right? She was saying, and that was what she said, was that she's more of a girly pop than anything else, but she's a tad girl failure as well. She tends to be pretty feminine and loves like dressing up and cutesy things. Show her a picture of a cat and she's instantly in heaven, and pink is her favorite color. But she's kind of clumsy, and 7 out of 10 times she needs someone else to open up a water bottle because she tightened it too hard, and she gets scared super easily.
Mood though.
Right? I was like, the second I read the bottle thing, I was like, oh, me.
Yeah, that's like anytime I say, like, anytime anything is baby proof, it's also ghoulie proof.
Right? You can ask Car. You can ask Car how many times in the years we've lived together now I've had to just like shamefully knock on Car's door and be like, can you open this for me? I can't get it open.
I know. I can open jars, but I can't open like packs of candy sometimes.
It's always more embarrassing to me, like when like a lid or when like a lid or something gets stuck. Like, that's okay, whatever, that's understandable. But like when I can't open like a tear package, like just like a plastic packaging, I'm like, oh, come on.
That's what scissors are for.
All right, yeah, that's what scissors are for. But I'm also like, I feel like I should be fucking able to open this, and I feel dumb that I can't. Rin said, Kane is like a boss and fail. She's either rotting in a survival game or kicking some art ass. It's very true. Kane is one of the people who taught me how to play V-Rising back in the day when it first was like in open beta back like a couple years ago. And like she and a couple other people were the ones like in the big levels, like while I was dinking around in the dark forest, just being like, how do I do anything?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would put Kiki here pretty firmly in girly pop. I think she's kind of similar to someone we were talking about earlier, where it's like you have some girl failure moments, but you're more one than the other. And I think she's definitely giving girly pop more than anything else. She's so cute, though. I love. All right. The next one, I will say, this is the person I thought would be firmly in the farthest girl failure, despite being heavily into D&D. And I have a feeling you know exactly who I was going to say with that description. It's Maggie.
Poor Maggie.
Right? Listen, you know I love Maggie with all of my heart, but like, tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, they just told me today that they accidentally deleted their Silent Hill file and had to play through it entirely right before stream.
Yeah, I saw that fucking post and I was like, you're not helping my predictions. You are not helping me right now.
Well, like most of their girl failure stuff is their own fault.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the exact definition of girl failure, because like you're not necessarily a girl failure if like bad things happen to you because you can't fully control that. Like you can have a bad luck stat and that can contribute, but I think like, you know, it's not fully the girl failure vibe. But Maggie's girl failure is entirely self-inflicted most of the time.
Yeah, it's usually they're like, hey, check this shit out, and then immediately die, and you're like, bruh.
Right.
I get yelled at for the bit, Ghoulie, frequently.
I have to give Maggie some credit though for definitely having like boss vibes too, because obviously with why the Grave Robber's Guide, obviously, and like how hard both of you work, like obviously there are boss vibes there, but at the end of the day, I feel like Maggie's true nature is truly girl failure. Also, there's not really an in between for girl boss and girl failure that isn't just smack in the middle.
Yeah, they're definitely that weird in between where they'll like choose like the finest of scotches and then just like stick cheese whiz directly in their mouth.
God, okay, that's me as hell. I get it, but also, yeah, I think like. Yeah, if there was a spot where I could put them more up here, like both, you know,
yeah, like,
I will accept putting them in the high end of girl failure, I think.
Yeah, but especially with their premiere ball bit that they do.
Oh yeah,
when they sell all their Pokeballs to buy more premiere balls, and then
wonder why they can't catch any Pokemon.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm out of balls. What happened? I'm out of money? And I'm like, stop!
Oh, Maggie, we love you dearly here. But we know what you are. And we've said it out loud.
That's like the Twilight. I know what you are.
That's exactly.
Girl failure.
That's exactly what I was saying. I was outside getting ready for stream, and I was out in the living room, and one of my roommates was like, I don't remember what I said, but they were just like, it's the skin of a killer, Bella. That one comes up in our house all the time. Yeah, if I could justify more putting them towards the middle, I would, but I'm sorry, Maggie, this is your home now.
They don't intersect.
No. I just put like another Maggie in the girl boss section. Actually, wait.
2 Maggies.
I feel like it makes sense. It makes sense. I gotta.
The duality of Maggie.
The duality of Maggie. It's true. Oh, that's Riri. Okay. All right. We've got 2 more here. And I think for these next 2, we each have to judge. These have to be individually judged by each of us accordingly, because the next one is Ghoulie, and I will allow you to make your case, but I feel like I have to, objectively, I have to give the final say. So Ghoulie, where do you plead?
I know I'm a little girl failure,
A little
and
bit.
a little girly pop.
Mm-hmm.
I would not say I'm mommy vibes.
Affectionately, no, not really.
No, not with my little hamster voice.
Relatable.
Yeah, there's no like that's not happening.
I'm sorry, did you mean ara?
Yada
Yada does it. What's is that the JoJo one where like the bajillion punches? Yeah, that's what he's saying. Okay, I couldn't remember.
I can't do it, but like I know some people who can.
Trying to figure out where I think I would put you over near Kane in that overlap, because like you also work crazy, like I said earlier with Maggie, like you both work crazy hard maintaining the website, all the tasks you're constantly doing to keep yourself like going with the co-working streams, all the review and YouTube work you've been doing. Like don't mistake it. Like Ghoulie will be a little gremlin on stream, y'all, but Ghoulie works hard. So I think you've got the girl boss in you. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, sure. But where is Kane? I'm losing track. Send help. I can't. Okay. Oh no. The struggle of me not labeling these, and they've all kind of, okay, they like pasted out of order on the layer list.
Oh no.
The problem is
girl gremlin.
I gotta move Frosty over a little bit. Okay. Let me grab a picture of Ghoulie. Yeah, I think you're going in that little cross section there. I feel like that's a fitting home for you.
Yeah, I don't got mommy vibes.
No.
One day.
Maybe when you're older.
I get that gilf energy come in.
Gilf? Oh no. The Ghoulie I'd like to fuck.
Yeah, there you go.
Ghoulie I'd like to friend. There you go.
Yeah.
Riri is getting smothered, but I think she'd enjoy it. All right. And last but not least, Ghoulie, judge me.
I would put you in the little spot between girly pop, girl failure, and mommy.
In the spot where Spooky is?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear it. What's the reasoning?
I mean, girl failure is kind of self-explanatory. Out of love.
I can't believe this.
Out of love. The girly pop, because especially with their design, you're very fashionable.
Oh, thank you.
You're very in it. You got like the also like the blue and like purple kind of like, I forgot what it's called. The aberration effect.
Oh, yeah, my glitchy effect.
Yeah, the glitchy effect. Yeah. And it's very stylish, very cool.
Thank you.
And I say mommy because I think you could lean more into the mommy-esque. I know you don't.
I can. I will agree. I don't on stream often. I try not to, because I just, like, for me personally, I'm not super comfortable with constantly being perceived that way. But I mean, I will say, in the VA work I do as a hobby here, I do like some fan dub work in my own time. And half the characters I voice are arguably some of the mommy characters from their respective series. And the the other admins that I work with I am literally called like the mommy admin, but also just because I am literally like the shepherding mother of all the admins.
Yeah, you also do just have mom energy, not necessarily mommy, just mom.
I am just a mother. They literally like I'll speak and they'll just be like, mother, and I'm like, oh, hello, it's me.
Yeah, I think we've made that meme before of like you know that meme of like the mom that's like having the two leashes with the kids.
Oh my god, yeah, I think we did do that once.
Yeah, that's like you and with me and Maggie. It's like the children.
I've got you both on the little like animal backpack leashes at the mall.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say girly pop or mommy. Honestly, I acknowledge that's because I'm a bit in denial about the girl failure, but I just don't like to acknowledge my failures. But I accept the ghoulish judgment, so I'll put myself in that orangey spot.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being girl failure.
It's true.
Part of life.
It's a charm point, I say, crying, tears streaming down my face.
It's fine. I'm fine with being.
Nope, that's Ghoulie. Why did it click on Ghoulie? Okay, and then I'm gonna move. Is that spooky? No, that's Amanda again. There we go. Really should have labeled these.
Nah.
Oh no, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna put spooky over top me. There we go. We can share a square. But all right, that with the addition of ourselves, that is everybody. And this is it's a little messy because I think we can see where the common overlaps are here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of mommies, but that happens.
I think there are definitely a lot of mommies out there in the VTuber sphere. But we did not get a lot of mommy people who participated here. But I think we all know some. Say hello and I love you to the mommy in your timeline. You know, I'm sure they would appreciate it.
Appreciate a mommy today.
Appreciate your mothers. Where is Riri?
Oh no! I get another meeting to Happy Mother's Day.
Oh no! I think I know a couple of YouTubers who like actively participate in that as part of it.
Yeah, I do. Like, if you ever call me mommy, buy something off my throne.
Right? If you call me mommy, then you know, yeah, you better be doing something for me for Valentine's Day. Where's my card, child? In the wise words of Moira, surrender to your mother. I don't know if I can't do a Moira impression. I don't know why I tried. I'm going to try and clean this up just a little bit to make it easier to read.
We're about to get rated here in a second.
Oh. Well, do we have anything to yap about until the raiders get here?
We can yap for a while, to be honest.
It's true. It's true. Oh, Julie, you've been playing Wonderstop, right? Or Wanderstop, my bad. How is it so far?
It's very cute and cozy. With a mixture of PTSD and low self-worth.
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah. The main character lost a fight for the first time in years and is going through feelings of self-worth and whatnot.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, hi Maggie. You're just in time for the final results of the girly rating. I'm sure you'll be thrilled to see where we placed you.
Yeah. You're in 2 places. You're the only person that's in 2 places.
You're the only person who's in 2 places because I felt like it was only fair. Hello, Rosmo. Hello, Scarlet. Oh, wow. Not me about to just read out like the whole government name. Scarlet Magus. Like I don't.
Scarlet Magus.
Hello, Scarlet Magus.
What do you mean, Maggie? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Everything is as it should be. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, this is exactly where you belong. The most girly of us all. It's true. There we go. I think I've made it a little better.
Maggie is suing you. I'll miss you, Hex.
Yeah? How are you going to manage that, huh? You and what lawyer?
Resizing everybody?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it a bit more readable, especially the cluster in the middle.
Yeah. You represent yourself?
When has being self-represented ever worked out for anybody in court?
Yeah, I feel like anytime someone does that, they immediately just lose.
Most of the time that's correct because they don't have enough legal knowledge to actually, like, run the case.
Yeah.
Where did I go? I'm over here. I'm gonna move myself a little bit more this way.
Yeah, we got a few mommies, few girl bosses, quite a few girly pops and girl failures.
Oh, yeah.
When by default, I mean, that works.
Bold of you to assume I wouldn't show up. Just to laugh. There we go. Spooky and I can cuddle in the orange space.
Aw.
They don't even know me, but we're cuddling. Congrats. Where is...
Cuddle puddle.
Where is... No, who is... I'm lost. That's Amanda again. That's Fairy. Oh my god.
If only you labeled these. If only.
Why would I have labeled them? I didn't think I'd need to.
I'm just teasing.
Is this just more evidence towards me being girl failure? I hate it here.
Maybe move yourself down a little bit more. No. No, I'm kidding.
No, I did it. It's too late. It's too late.
No!
All right, there we go. I think that's a little better. A little clearer. All right, perfect. But see, if the person you sue is anxious as fuck and needs to know the details to feel better, then they show up early to park in a good place and everything. It's so true! And that would be me, because I would get so nervous during a legal battle. And then I have a history of getting, oh great, this is just adding to the girl failure. Anybody who knows me well enough knows I have told this story, but I'm just going to say it for chat. When I was like younger and getting used to driving like on my own and stuff, I was infamous for getting incredibly lost. Yes, even if I had, because it was early, around this time, MapQuest directions printed out for myself or whatever, I would still manage to get lost somehow. To the point that my parents got me a TomTom GPS for my birthday, so that I wouldn't get lost anymore. So nowadays I always leave with extra time when I'm going somewhere, so I can make sure I don't get lost, or so I can find good parking. Because I also come from Seattle, so parking is a bitch.
Yeah. I'm one of those people where I'm either early or I'm late. There's never on time.
Right? That's pretty much me. I don't think I've ever, when I'm like going to something, I don't think I've ever been like exactly on time. I'm either a little bit early or a little bit late at the most. Otherwise, I'm like 10 minutes early and I sit in my car.
Yeah. You're either early or very early. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also late to my own streams all the time, so that's probably why I put them in the girl failure area.
There we go. Sorry, Maggie, I was too busy rearranging. I did not give you the shout outs you deserve. But thank you again for the raid. Hi, Jungle Jim.
Yeah.
So, okay, so here, all right, now that we've had fun ribbing Maggie for it, I will give you our explanation. So the thing is, you are very clearly and definitely in girl failure, Maggie. I'm sorry, we discussed it and it's true. You literally posted a tweet on Blue Sky earlier today. Sorry, the terminology, it's a tweet, whatever. That said you accidentally deleted your save and had to play through the whole game again to get caught up for stream. Like, if that's not peak girl failure, I don't know what is. But of course, we also have to acknowledge how hard you and Ghoulie and the Necropolis and the maids be working, because y'all work crazy hard So I also had to put you in girl boss. But there is no intersection on the chart between girl failure and girl boss directly. So I just put you in 2 circles.
That doesn't happen to everybody. Not really, but
also the premiere ball issue.
Yeah.
Also, the many times in the past that I've had to make sure to remind Maggie to have a game installed and ready to go before stream, and then a lot of the time Maggie still doesn't have it downloaded and ready to go before stream.
That's me though. Half the time I'm downloading games like 5 minutes before stream starts. I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably download it. Whoops.
Okay, so then you both do it. Because I know I have had to remind Maggie about this before. I see. Clicks on the GIRLY icon, slowly moves it down more.
I can't help it. I also show up. I actually sit down on my computer 15 minutes before stream to get it all started. I'm still late every time. I get distracted.
That's so understandable, though.
They also murdered GIRLY in their Nuzlocke run. Well, yeah. Anytime Maggie names anything, anytime Maggie names a Pokemon after me in a game, they're guaranteed dead within the next like couple minutes.
I feel like I remember that happening a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna name this after you. I'm like, please don't! They'll die! And then it died.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens.
That's unfortunate.
It's my curse. If you're gonna do a Nuzlocke, never name the Pokemon after me.
No, see, that's what, if I ever Nuzlocke, now I have to name a Pokemon after you and take them to the end just to spite everything. Be less killable. How could you?
I'm already undead. I can't help it.
Just don't cast Holy on GIRLY and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or give them a Phoenix down. That's the old strat from Final Fantasy, right? If something was zombified, you just give it a Phoenix down and it would die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should save this. Me save.
Yeah, so you get posted on where the skies are blue.
Yep. Saves it as GIRLY chart judged edition.
And we can see your porn on stream. Interesting.
What do you mean? Not me actually going, wait, what do you mean?
No.
I don't have any, but I was like, what are you talking about?
That's like anytime Maggie shows their desktop, I'm like, wow, look at all that porn. But it's not. It's just like a million game icons.
I mean, yeah, I'll admit to my shame on my desktop. It's fine.
So many games.
So many games, and I only play a few of them actively right now.
Maggie, you're in no place to call someone's desktop messy. Yours gives me ajna every time I see it.
Listen, I use all of mine, okay? And I'm too lazy. Mm-hmm. I have cleaned it up and rearranged it multiple times. I've tried. I have purposefully like tried to separate my desktop so that I had like games on one screen and like everything else on another and like things like that.
Yeah.
And then it just like never works out because all my shit I download will automatically go to one screen and I'm like, I don't want to move it every time.
Yeah, I don't have that many shortcuts. I use my Stream Deck to open most of my programs.
See, I'm not that fancy. I have to do everything manually.
Yucky.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I'm broke, I guess. Jeez.
Actually, I got mine as a gift off my throne.
Ah, that's so good. Oh, yeah. Cute.
Yay.
Honestly, if I was going to get anything for stream, the first things I'd be getting are soundproofing for my office and then a better microphone.
Yeah, those are like the main things. Like it doesn't matter how good your model is, like your audio quality needs to also be pretty decent.
Right. And like I post-process when I'm doing VA work, but for stream I do like I still try to fine-tune it and make it sound okay, but like I don't do quite as much for it. Also because my mic is limited, so there's only so much I can do.
Yeah. I have a Shure. One of the Shure mics that are pretty quiet, but I also have like a bass for it and my mixer.
Wait, is it like a instead like sure and then letter A, like as in like like the SM7B, but like it's an A?
No, it's a Shure. SHURE.
Oh, you were just pronouncing the E at the end. I was confused.
Shure.
Shure.
Yeah, Shure mic.
Oh, fancy.
Shure. And then like a lot of filters and OBS.
Let me move this to just chatting. Since we're just yapping. Yap. I've tried to add I've added sat down and added a bunch of filters and stuff, but I have a hard time because I feel like my transition has a sound, but I feel like okay, good, the chat is working. I was scared for a second. It just doesn't translate over from one screen to the other. I feel like I've sat down and done a bunch of stuff, but I have a hard time telling if it actually sounds good when I try to monitor it, because I'm like, I'm just not a good judge. It's such a pain in the ass. No, noise gate. Gate. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I think it's a... Hold on. What? Why is it not showing? What? Why? Huh? Audio output capture? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello? Okay, now they can hear you.
Fading away.
No, you, hold on. To what? Shut up, Jungle! I don't usually have other people with me on this screen, okay? Cannot believe this.
I was just talking about the noise gate filter and how the best one suppresses your voice if you have a very high-pitched femme sounding voice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I have it on the lower quality, and I use other filters to kind of make up for using the worst, quote-unquote, noise gate.
I get you. Yeah, I probably just need to do a lot more work on mine. I miss my old Beacon mic that Tox gave me that I used to have. That thing was so nice, but then it died and I haven't been able to get a new one.
No.
Oh, hi Sue. We actually finished. It took less time than I thought. So we have already completed it, but I can show you the completed chart here because I do have this source on here.
Yeah.
Nyom. Enlargening.
Enhance.
Zoom. Enhance. There we go. This was the final chart. That should be, visible. Okay. It's not accurate. No! I am staying in the middle.
Also, Hex is between girl failure and girly pop with a little bit of mommy.
Yeah. I'm close to the intersection, but I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I have my moments for sure. I definitely do be living the girly failure lifestyle a lot of the time. See, that's what
girly pop.
That's what Ghoulie said. And it was really funny because I've never. I think it's because I'm pretty. Y'all know me. I like IRL-ish. Like I'm pretty self-proclaimed gothy. Like, my entire room is black. Black furniture of all kinds, black bed sheets. All my 90% of my closet is black. But so I've never really considered myself like a girly poppy. But
you could be a goth girly pop.
Yeah, I've always said I'm a bit like pastel goth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goth pop.
Goth pop. If I could, I would like fully commit to like goth Lolita, but shit's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sue. It's a lot of silly yapping. But yes. I will post the final doodad on I'll post it on Blue Sky and Twitter. And then that will probably be one of the last posts I make on Twitter because I can't be arsed anymore. I said it at the start of the stream while we were talking, or maybe it was before stream, I don't remember. But I was like, I don't know if I'm kind of done because I'm mostly on Blue Sky. And I really only use Twitter to also post my like go live messages. And so I'm just kind of like, bleh.
Yeah, Twitter just kind of became a cesspool.
Oh yeah, stop sharing my screen.
And it's just sad.
Yeah. Oh, why is chat like that? It's
like what?
It just looks weird. I don't like it. Oh, right. I'm showing my display. I can't do that.
I'm watching your stream.
Yeah, and I was like, I accidentally almost moved my stream elements window into the display capture visibility. I was like, never mind, don't look at that. I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
Girl failure, though. No.
Shut up! I hate it here. My whole house probably just heard me yell.
Oh, no.
Why is it only... How do I show messages permanently? I thought you used to be able to adjust like how many messages it showed. Surround sound. Can't believe this. But thank you for the follow, Jungle Jim. Welcome to the Abyssal Network. I appreciate you. The mic cut out. That doesn't surprise me. I can get kind of loud and yell a lot, so I have my mic set to peak or like cut me out. Why is it only... I hate Twitch chat. I'm not considering this my fault because the Stream Elements editor for Stream Chat is fairly limited and I'd have to fuck with like a lot more stuff. And I don't want to do that right now while we're live. That's not my fault.
I lose the Slime 2 chat widget.
What the hell is that?
It's like someone's like own personal thing that they made and people can put their pronouns in it and stuff.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
You blame GIRLY for everything.
Yeah, they do.
Well, thank you so much, GIRLY, for joining me. It's been a while. Like, I know I was like I've popped in on a few things, but it's been a while since we did a collab.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
I am so happy to have had you on this journey with me. And even if I don't appreciate it, I accept your judgment. Let me make sure I save this PSD also. Oh. No. Dice! Hi! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. There we go. Welcome to the Abyssal Network. I blame Maggie for why I arrived so late. That's fine. Y'all should. I'm glad y'all were supporting Maggie in their time of need while they caught up on their own Silent Hill stream.
Yeah, I mean, they did finish it. They were like right before the final boss.
Oh, damn. Nice. Congratulations, Maggie. Why are you blaming GIRLY again?
Dang.
Ghoulie doesn't deserve this. I can't believe this shit.
We're countersuing.
Countersuit. Yep. Let's go. I put on my glass. I pushed my glasses up, Megane style.
Yeah, the shine. Ching.
Yep. I have an emote of that. The little white-haired like Megane emote that I use is one of my OCs. I need to make one for Hex. Hex Megane. That would require me actually doing art. That's yeah. I haven't done that in weeks. That's such a funny joke.
Teehee.
Hee hee hoo hoo. All right. Well, since Maggie's no longer live and is here, now I have to find somebody else to raid. Oopsie. Who's up? It's Friday night, so presumably people should be here.
Yeah, there's quite a few people online.
Yes. It's just a matter of it being people I want to send my people to. Oh, Vex is live. Nice. Man. Ghoulie, do you have anybody we should raid?
Looking at it, I got Yariko is live right now.
What are they
Father
playing?
Mogar. She is playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ooh, all right. Can you spell Yariko's name for me?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Thanks. I don't know if I'm following them.
Yariko-san.
Yariko-san. Excellent. Let's go support Yariko on their journey to the wilds. I don't have the money in my budget to drop on any games, like full budget games right now, but man, I've been watching people play wilds and I do be a little bit tempted. But I've been avoiding like more modern Monster Hunter games for a few years now because I am afraid that I will just rage because I am not very good at games that actually require me to be skilled. And also I have no one to play with. So.
I've been playing by myself off stream because the story is very linear in this one.
That's what I've seen. Is very linear RPG stuff.
Yeah, once you get to high rank though, there's no.
Oh, I see. All right, everybody. Thank you again for coming, Ghoulie. I appreciate you so much. And everybody who came by to watch us judge everybody, I appreciate you too. If you did disagree with where you landed, that's too bad. Take it up with the UN, I guess. I don't know. Take it up with the IRS. Don't take it up with me or Ghoulie. Woohoo! Go say hi to Yariko and be nice. We'll say, I don't have a raid command, so this is what we're gonna do. Yay! All right, I will see everybody on Sunday. Goodbye! Actually, open it in my Twitch window.